A woman calling you babe, baby, or sweetheart means nothing. A woman buying you gifts means nothing. A woman becoming the mother of your child means nothing. A woman moving in with you means nothing. A woman posting you all over social media means nothing. Even a woman saying she loves you means nothing. And let me surprise you, a woman marrying you also means nothing. What truly matters is a woman who genuinely respects, values, and stands by you, who is willing to grow with you, support you, and build a life with you. That, my friend, is what truly means something.
Now, I'm going to be clear here. Most of the things that she listed, all of those things, a woman buying you a gift, a woman posting you on social media, a woman marrying you, a woman giving you kids, all of those things are important, don't get me wrong. I think the key message she's trying to pass here is that all of those things are less important to the aspect of her contributing to your mission, to the aspect of her sticking with you for you to reach your potential, for you to grow into the man that God put you here on earth to be. All of us were put here on earth to have a mission, and we are to pursue that mission to get to our higher self, to contribute the most to humanity. It might be that you were born to become a professional basketball player. It might be that you were born to become a musician. It might be that you were born to become a tennis player. Whatever the case, you have the obligation as a man to develop yourself to that person. And sometimes women come into our lives and they distract us from that purpose. I'm not blaming the women. I'm just saying that some men are too weak and they allow themselves to be distracted by women. Think about the story of Adam and Eve in the Bible. Adam was distracted from the mission set to him by God. God told him exactly what not to do, but he was distracted by Eve, right? You can blame Eve, but you have to also blame Adam. In fact, the majority of the blame goes to Adam. That story teaches us that we need to stick to our mission. That story teaches us that as a man, we are very susceptible to the influence of women. When you bring a woman to close proximity as a wife or as a girlfriend, she is gonna distract you from your purpose if you are not careful. So my message to men is that you have a purpose, you have a goal, you have a mission. Direct your woman towards that mission. Let it be such that as your woman is helping you to reach your mission, to reach the kind of high-level man you were put here to become, she too can benefit and to become the kind of woman she was placed on earth to become. You need to look for a woman who is there to support you such that when you reach your goal, she also reaches her goal. And the both of you have to be clear on that goal. Without that, marrying a woman or having a woman as a long-term girlfriend is just going to distract you from your purpose. And a lot of men learn this the hard way. A lot of men learn this lesson when it's too late. Let's use Jay-Z and Beyonce as an example. This is a couple that have been growing from the time they met each other. From the time they started to now, they have always been growing. It has always been an upward growth because the woman puts the man's mission first. But that doesn't mean that as she's helping the man reach his goals, she's not reaching hers. No, she picked a better man. She picked a man such that as she's helping this man, she's also helping herself. She's a world-class musician. Jay-Z is also a world-class musician and businessman. She knew from the onset that by following this man, by getting married to this man, by creating the peace and environment that will favor this man's success, I will automatically grow. So women, choose your husbands wisely. Choose a husband that you are willing to take on a mission to help. Choose a husband that you will make as your life mission to help, such that when you help that husband, the natural fallout from that process is that you are going to grow, but not grow in a way that's going to make you resent that man, not grow in a different direction that's going to break your relationship, that's going to break your family, but grow in a direction that's going to help you have fulfillment so that you can stick with your husband. The mistake that most women make is that they want a man for now. They just want the ring and the wedding. They don't want to be a wife. They are not thinking long term. They are not thinking, am I compatible with this man? They are not thinking, Am I here to help him become a better version of himself? They are not thinking, what's his goals? Has he told me about his goals? Does it align with mine? They are not thinking that. They just want the wedding for them to brag to their friends. That's all they want. They are thinking very short term. They want the wedding, they want the ring to brag on social media, they want the vacations, they want the cars, they want the travels and all of that. They want the good things, the instant gratification. They don't want to put in any hard work for something long term. They are just thinking about now. They are just thinking about what they can brag to their friends about. So guys, be very careful. Be very, very careful. Before you pick a woman to be a wife, has that woman demonstrated to you that she will put her life on the line, that she will be there for you, that her sole mission is to see you becoming a better version of yourself? Has she opened her ears and asked you and listened to what you want to achieve as a man? And is she obsessed to help you to become that man so that she can naturally benefit from the process? By benefiting from the process of you becoming a better man, does that help her become a better woman? Does that help her become the kind of woman that she has sat down and envisaged? Is it in her vision that by you becoming the kind of man you want, she will also benefit and become the kind of woman she has envisioned? Is that the case? If that's not the case, that woman is not ready for you. That woman is there for the short term. She's not there for the long term. And she's going to waste your time. So gentlemen, understand this. When a woman comes to your life, your initial purpose was to sleep with that woman, to have sex with her. Now, when you get her, you want to keep her as a girlfriend so that you can have more sex. But as you are doing that, you also have to understand that there is a high likelihood, there's a high risk of you getting distracted. And you cannot blame the woman, you blame yourself. You have to understand that the more success you have, it's going to be easier for you to attract women. But when you put a woman first and it distracts you from achieving success, you're going to lose that woman, and you're also going to lose many women because you're not going to be attractive to other women. That's why you need to put yourself first. Putting yourself first is not being selfish. Your woman is going to love it because when you put yourself first, you're going to grow into the man that she's going to keep chasing. And she's going to be happy having that man beside her because she knows that that man is a winner. She knows that that man would never put her first. If that man puts her first, that doesn't mean that the man doesn't love her. That doesn't mean that the man is not taking care of her. Putting yourself first as a man is to put God first and put your mission first. Because as you grow into that man, as you keep getting successful, that woman also benefits. But when you put that woman first, you forget about what God put you here to do, and that woman suffers. And she's going to look for a man who is putting himself first. She's going to look for a man who is chasing that success constantly. A man who is not putting women first. Not just the woman you're with. Women in general. You don't put women in general first. Even if you date women, you don't put them as priority in your life because you understand that the only reason that they came to you is because you're successful. You understand that the only reason they came to you is because you took care of your body. You went to the gym. You became more sexy. You became more muscular. If you did not go to the gym, if you were this fat, they will not be attracted to you. If you did not have money, they will not be attracted to you. You know that the hours you put to develop yourself as a man, to be more successful, is what attracted these women to you. So you need to keep that game going. Even though you are now married to that woman, even though that woman is now your girlfriend, you have to keep doing the things that attracted her. The moment you stop doing those things, she's gonna go. She's gonna leave. So my advice to men, the reason I'm making this content to men is to educate men about female nature. Because when you understand female nature, you understand your value as a man. You understand the thing that women want from you as a man. And you place value on those things. And now you cannot take nonsense from women. And women respect that. The only man that women want to sleep with is the man that they respect. If a woman doesn't respect you, she will not like to sleep with you. That is why there are men who are in sexless relationships, because their woman doesn't respect them. Their woman is going to sleep with somebody else that they don't know about from outside. You know, when you don't know somebody, it's easy to respect them because you don't know their flaws. But when you marry a woman, you bring her to your proximity, she starts discovering your flaws. She knows all of your flaws and she starts losing respect for you. I'm not saying that you shouldn't get married, because whenever you get married or you get into a long-term relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend, of course the woman is going to know you. The mystery is going to disappear. But the way you keep that mystery going and the way you keep that sex appeal going is by constantly developing yourself, is by constantly becoming a new version of yourself that woman has not discovered yet. Is to becoming a man that other women want to be with. When your woman knows that other women want to be with you, even her friends want to be with you, she's going to start respect you. She's not going to take you for granted because she's not going to want to lose you. You see that? So you need to put yourself first. Put yourself first. I always tell men, put yourself first, because if you don't put yourself first, you're going to regret it. So you're going to sit with your woman in the parlor, in the living room, and you're going to be eating popcorn, and she's going to say, babe, don't go to the gym today. Just chill. And by the time you do that for 1 week, for 1 month, you're going to lose focus. You're going to stop going to the gym because you think that you've secured the woman. No, you've not. If she tells you, babe, please sit with me, you say, no, babe, I need to go to the gym. Make time to spend with your woman, but also don't never forget. So let's say instead of sitting there and watching that movie for 2 or 3 hours with your woman, watch it for 30 minutes or for 1 hour, and then take the other hours and go to the gym, or take the other hours, go to your computer, go write that report, go shoot that movie, go to the studio, go write those lyrics, go to the studio, practice that song, go to your guitar, play a guitar, go to the basketball court or go to the soccer field. Focus on the main thing. Keep the main thing the main thing. I remember Bob Proctor saying that keep the main thing the main thing. Don't distract from your purpose, because if you distract from your purpose, you're going to regret it. Now, let me be clear. It doesn't mean that as you keep growing yourself, as you keep developing yourself, you're not going to lose your woman. No. Sometimes a woman is going to leave you no matter how good you are. But the assurance you have is that you're going to have another woman coming to you immediately. Immediately she leaves you, another woman is going to replace her. You know why? Because you are a better version of yourself. You are better than when you met her. She might just be tired of you. She might just be fed up. Maybe the chemistry and the mystery is no longer there. That's okay. It's not yours. It's just your turn. That woman was just your turn. She's going to go to another man. Understand that. Accept that. But because you've become stronger, because you become richer, because you become more handsome than the version you were 1 year ago, 2 years ago, you're going to attract more women effortlessly. And you're not going to live with fear and anxiety, because you're not going to pedestalize your woman because you think that you're going to do that so that she doesn't leave you. You're not going to put her first with the fear that if you don't put her first, she's going to leave you. When you put yourself first, you're always going to be a better version than your previous version. Better than last year, better than last month, better than last 2 years, such that when she leaves, another woman is going to replace her immediately. She might not know. She might take you for granted, thinking that, they say familiarity breeds contempt. When somebody is so familiar to you, they might not take you seriously. But guess what? Other women are watching. Immediately she leaves, they're going to replace her like that. So you don't have to worry. When you're a man who put your purpose first and put your personal development first, you're never going to have any fear. You're never going to be bothered by whatever your woman does, because you know that you are the leader in the relationship. She either follows or she gives way for another woman. You understand? So that's the kind of power that comes when you put yourself first. When you put yourself first, you know that you are the catch. That doesn't mean that your woman is not a catch, because when you put yourself first, guess what? You're going to become the kind of man that's going to create a better version of your woman, because your woman is going to follow you. Once she follows your path, let's say that you are getting fitter. She's going to try to get fitter also, right? Let's say that you are getting in the best shape of your life. She's also going to try to get in the best shape. If she doesn't get in the best shape of your life, then she knows that she's going to lose you to another woman. So by being a better man, your woman also benefits. You see what I'm saying? So that's how it works. Put yourself first. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.